Okay, and we're back, and we're playing the Citizen Returns, and we're not enjoying ourselves. You were saying that you enjoyed it the first time you played.
Yeah, but my quality standards were really low back then, I guess.
Right.
So
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to check something. I just want to... Yeah, we're good. I was just checking we were recording. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, I think you learn as you go through. I mean, there's a reason why people gave this a personal favourite. It looks good. It's long. There's lots of it, right?
yeah,
And I guess some people might have engaged with the story and the characters. I don't know. It's interesting.
I guess some people like to be trapped.
Exactly, right? And force-fed story, which doesn't make any sense and isn't particularly good. Right. So I am heading down the, like the sewer alleyway thing. I'm going to head up the wooden ramp.
There you got these great custom boxes, which the physics don't really work.
So there's
Jump on it.
So I mean, I do understand, but yeah, you can jump over this this combine force field if I remember correctly. I think I did that at one point. There's enough physics stuff here for you to be able to stack up and get things going, but that's not what you're supposed to do, or is it?
Did you ever try throwing these boxes in the air?
No.
They fly down like in slow motion.
Oh, fantastic! Let's give that a go. Hang on. Haha, brilliant. Yeah, the physics weight of them is too. Right, okay, so I will say though, from a game design perspective, you want a crate that isn't breakable, right? That's a useful thing to have when you're building your level. Forgive me, am I supposed to jump over this combine force field using the crates and stuff? I can't remember how I turn it off.
You are supposed to jump over that.
No, I can't.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I no clip past this because I couldn't understand what I was supposed to do. So it's a box stacking puzzle over something that's so large, right? So high, and doesn't, and clearly doesn't. It's not. So normally now in our Half-Life 2 language of the games that we play, combine force fields have to be deactivated, right? Power. That's why we use them. If you wanted someone to stack over this, put a fence in or a proper, physical object.
Well, you deactivate the force field with the button then.
Is there a button? Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Whereabouts is the button? Wait. I don't understand. I'm just going to no-clip because, it's a long day.
Didn't you jump over the combine gate?
Oh, the gate! Got it. Sorry. So I'm looking at the combine force and saying, I have to jump over this? Oh, is that any better? It's not much better, is it?
Well, I can't jump over it because
balls.
the box is glitching.
Yeah, exactly. That's what just happened to me because they haven't no-clipped around the gate and it's snagging on the models. And yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So can I just? Yeah, I can just jump onto the gate. All I need is one box, and I can, and I can actually snag onto the geometry. Okay, so now I'm on the far side. Oh, and there's a button. Wow, I got to interact with something again. Nice.
I think you could actually see the button when you stand near the force field and you look through the fence.
That's kind of far away, though, isn't it? I guess you could follow the wire and figure it out, but I didn't get it. So clearly it needed more testing. That's my grumpy argument towards the whole thing. Okay, so that's. I mean, to be honest, that's a puzzle. I got to do something. I got to interact with stuff. It's not the best puzzle in the world, but it's still a puzzle.
So you'd say the puzzles are better than in Hunt Down the Freeman, or not?
Name me a puzzle in Hunt Down the Freeman. Is there one?
I think you had to get an electric cable at some point with the elevator.
Okay. I've seen the video several times. I haven't played it. Oh yeah, you had to go down in the lift to get the cable to bring it back up again. Is that right? Something like that. Yeah, I remember. That to me, going down the lift to get a cable is better than the puzzle I just did. And this is actually a question we had, wasn't it, before, which is this better than Hunt Down the Freeman or not? And in my mind, when I played it the other night, I was so angry with this that I mean, having not played Hunt Down the Freeman, it's not a fair comparison because I don't know. But I will say that each of them treat their audience with disdain. It's like
the only difference is that this is free and Hunt Down the Freeman is about $25.
That's a big difference. I mean, that's extra arrogance on top, right? That's that's spitting in the eye of your audience as it is. I mean, but the thing with this is that, as I say, it just completely disrespects the player. It's like, you're going to listen to my boring story, and you're going to have and also the doors don't look like doors because they haven't put the proper handles on them. They're all BSP brushes, I think, that are making the doors up. They didn't use models. They don't seem to understand models very much.
Which doors are you talking about right now?
Almost. Oh, the ones that led me out into the street scene. I'm not moving forward very quickly, so I just got past that puzzle. Some doors, work, some don't, but you can't really see the difference between the ones that are actual doors and the ones that aren't. Other than
the doors are a func_door.
Yes, exactly. They're brush-based doors, right?
Yeah.
But it's not so much the methodology they've used. That's fine. It's more just the fact that they honestly look very similar. So, I mean, what I've learned is that the combined door lock model is really important, like for players to understand. It's a really clear indication that you cannot open this door, no matter what. This door is not a door that can be opened.
Well, in some mods you can deactivate them.
Really? See, that to me is I think the reason why Valve put them in is a clear message to the player. Don't even bother.
In those mods they have a red light on them, and when they are deactivated, it's green.
Okay. I kind of, that's fine. That's a perfectly good thing, I guess. You do have the thing where the Combine can blow the door, right, with the door lock.
Yeah, that thing is beeping.
Yeah, I really like that. That's great. It's a really good way of sort of controlling that stuff. But look, so here in this map, they've used this Combine door lock a lot. But at least it's, they're using it properly. It's clear, and I know which doors I can and can't do. Except the doors that don't have the door lock on are already open, so it's sort of, it sort of defeats the purpose anyway. Oh, see, now I'm inside, and I've got doors that can't be opened, which don't have the door lock on. Now I'm in the apartment upstairs.
Where you at the point already with the bad voice acting here?
No, I'm in the terrible bed frame ramp bit. And now I'm in the sniper section.
Oh, then you're ahead of me.
Oh, okay, I'll wait for you. So head upstairs into the apartment where you see the girl who looks like Sarah. So I think Sarah's just been murdered, but I don't think maybe that's true. Not true.
Yeah, now I'm in the apartments.
Okay, so there's a sniper sniping through the window, and then we've got a gas jet, which doesn't really look like a gas jet, which is...
Oh no, Sarah's dead.
Yeah, no, it's not Sarah. It's okay, don't panic. It's not Sarah. There is, however, I still can't remember how I got past this. There's as I say, there's like a steam jet. I don't remember turning this off. Like, this being a puzzle.
You had to go into that back room and blow the explosive barrel.
Blow an oh, okay. What, in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Why?
Where the toilet is nearby.
Yeah, but why?
Game design.
I don't understand the connection between the explosive barrel.
Well, that's near a pipe, which I guess is the pipe which is broken here.
Ow! I just got blown up. Right, okay. I'm not dead, but... Okay, so that's completely unintuitive. I had no idea that was the case. I think I must have just run through that before and got hurt. I mean, actually, once again, mapping, right? Bit messy in the apartments. You get snagged on a few things, but it's not bad. Right?
Yeah, that's alright.
Did you find the Magnum? It's in the kitchen.
Yes, and where the headcrab jumped on me then.
Right, which is, once again, I mean, I hide extra weapons that I don't intend to use in my map. I hide them as a bonus, right? So like the crossbow, for example, is quite a nice bonus that you can hide somewhere. The Magnum is often one. I've recently taken to not putting the pistol in my games and instead using the Magnum because I don't like the accuracy of the pistol.
Do you mean it's too accurate?
Yeah, it's a sniper rifle.
Well, it was worse in Half-Life 1.
Oh yeah, no, it's true, but that doesn't excuse it. It's still a sniper rifle. What I mean is that, you know, I don't think it promotes great sort of combat and gameplay because it's too accurate. Okay, now I'm in the loft. Are you in the loft yet?
Yeah, with the bird cage.
The weird pigeons, yeah, which you can't shoot. I was like, oh man, if you're going to put pigeons in cages, at least let the player shoot them, right? Now, how do I get... Sorry, go on. Go on, sorry.
The roller mine just killed me in one hit.
There's a roller mine?
Yeah, it just comes dropped in somewhere. I didn't see where.
Ah, that's what's supposed to happen. Right, so this is bugged and obviously wasn't tested properly. So that roller mine never appeared. I don't know what you did to trigger it, but I couldn't get out of this loft. So I'm assuming that the roller mine is a trigger to get us out of the loft. So once again,
sometime after the roller mine came, the window explodes for no reason.
So that's another NPC gate. So once again, we're relying on their scripting to get us out of an area, which is broken and doesn't work. I don't know what to do. I'm now in this loft. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to do or where the trigger is.
You have to open the bird cage.
What? Why?
The one character explained that before, I guess.
So, once again, it's like I have to listen to your boring story and your boring explanations
in order to... They have to rely on bird mail.
Right, like pigeon carriage. Right, okay. So I've just opened the carriage. The pigeon is gone. I wish I hadn't bothered. Right, so now I'm assuming something's going to happen. Ah, there's a roller mine. 2 roller mines have come in. Okay, right. So I'm supposed to run away from them? There's no... Is there help?
Wait a bit, and the window opens.
Right. Okay. So this is completely unintuitive. There's no way that you could know... You know, I tried to shoot the pigeon in the case because I couldn't be bothered to listen to the boring story. You know, I'd already... Oh, shit. I'm going to die. Oh. Oh, wait. No, and I just blew up the roller mines.
Did you throw a grenade on them?
Oh, is that the only way to kill them?
Or putting them in the water?
I think you might be right. I talked about this. Yeah, I talked about this before. There is no water though, is there?
No, then you must have used the grenade.
Right, and is there an endless grenade supply here? Is there a grenade crate?
You aren't supposed to kill them there. You have to wait for the window to open.
Oh, I'm stuck here now. Oh no. Right, no clip. Oh my god.
Where did you get stuck?
I killed both the roller mines. So I'm assuming that I broke it. It doesn't matter, I'm going to go out on the ledge, whatever. I don't care anymore. There was a point where I just got so angry with this, I don't care about this anymore. Just go away, you know? You and all of your horrible
on top
characters.
Of the building, the City 17 looks really good.
It does, yeah, it's great. Great cables and I really love the Breen poster, Trust Our Benefactors and all that is really cool. Yeah, there's really good work. It's just...
That's Half-Life 2 feel of City 17.
And the jeans on the washing line. They're like... Are my eyes going strange? I think I need glasses or something, because they look...
What are those?
They're all fuzzy.
That just a texture?
I think it must be just a texture with an alpha layer, right? I think that's it's an interesting point, right? So let's talk about assets and new assets and adding things to your level. So me and Philip had a big argument about this years ago when we were doing another Critical Gym. I'm just loading into the next level, by the way. Which was, and actually what I'm going to do is just pause for a minute. So when you get to that kid's toy, that rocker thing, the blue rocker, kids thing on the floor, hold up there if you haven't gone past it already.
After the level changed?
Yeah, it's kind of at that exact point. It's okay, it doesn't matter. But the point is that if you're going to include, it's the beginning of the next chapter, a serious investment, because we're going to a bank. Anyway, okay, so if you're going to put additional assets into the game, as in making stuff look different, adding new models, there's this kind of thing that new assets are exciting or what makes the mod worth playing. So for example, Hunt Down the Freeman, you know, like just gathered a million horrible, mismatched assets from across the community and just dumped them all in because new assets are great, right?
The only things I think look great were the weapon animations.
In Hunt Down the Freeman? Yes. Yeah, sure, but it doesn't make for a great game. You know, it's just sort of, you know, it's
That's just wasted talent.
Exactly, once again. So now, and if you look down onto the street scene, once you get into the next chapter, you can see the 3 combine executing.
Yeah, and a Strider just ran past one of the buildings.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I actually quite liked the scene, like looking down onto scenes happening that you can either intervene with or not, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a really good mechanic. I think people should do it more, and I think it's done quite well here, I have to say. You know, credit where credit's due. I quite like that bit.
The Combine just executed civilians.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm dropping down into the bank, although I've got all these... I've just used up my...
That's a bank?
Sorry, yeah, it's supposed to be a bank. It's very, very blocky. And this is what I mean about this mapping quality. It's like, whoever was doing it clearly knew how to sort of replicate the City 17 street scenes, but when it comes to actually creating new environments, they're not very good at all in terms of the look and feel.
I don't think that looks like a bank to me.
No, actually it looks a bit like the bank from Payday 2, I think, or Payday.
Yeah.
I'm now stuck on top of this head crab canister. I can't get down, so I'm going to have to no-clip again.
You did get stuck on there?
Yeah, I dropped into the, through the hole in the roof and onto the head crab canister and got stuck. Now, this scene is what really, when I first played this, it killed me because I didn't know what to do. That it's so badly set up that that I rage quit at this point and never came back to this game again. And I think, no, I must have done because I got to the casino, but I had to go online and someone had to tell me what I was supposed to do at this point because I literally had no concept as to what I was supposed to do. So my natural reaction is I've come downstairs, I'm going to go outside, right? And going outside, you've got your combine cannon, which is very aggressive and will kill you. And I've just gone through
to go upstairs then. Just the Odessa
right.
guy.
Yeah. How would you ever know that, right? How would you? Oh, I've got one combine left, and he's going to kill me because he's miles away. Hang on a second. Oh, and the other thing is, when you get this close to dying, the save points are atrocious, right? I don't know how many times, like when I did die, I've gone back about 10 minutes worth of gameplay. I've had to come back and do it, and they're always in like the worst possible place.
That's why you should quick save.
Exactly, but as a game designer, you should put reasonable quick saves in or save points because you're just going to upset the player if they realise that all of the work they've just done and played very well, they're going to have to do again. So I'm going to I've turned God mode on, which is kind of cheating, but we're recording and I don't want to keep dying over and over again. So what I did was I came back into the bank after I figured out that there was nothing to do there. And actually, if you can go... Right, so this is just an example of a really badly designed area. So I can go out in the street, first of all. My natural reaction is to go outside. I get past the cannon, and because the cannon is, it's what they refer to as Chekhov's gun. In this case, it's a real gun, but if you put a cannon on stage in a theatre, the audience will expect that cannon to be fired at a certain point, right? This thing is important. I've put this on here. This is the thing that you should be paying attention to. This whole scene just completely suffers from it because everything is telling me to head for that cannon and get past it, right? And there's actually a room and a bunch of rooms and stuff, right? Over past the cannon, you've got those apartments and stuff, which is where we end up having to go afterwards. But I went there first of all, and I'm there, and I'm like, you start button spamming, you start hitting the walls and crowbarring stuff, right? Because you don't know what to do. And it was only when I went online and someone told me that I had to go to the far side of the bank and upstairs to have another boring encounter with another boring NPC to tell me what I was supposed to do. This has got to be the least interesting puzzle I've ever encountered, this next section. Because what you're looking for, the thing he tells you to go and find, is literally right next to you.
So you're with the guy right now?
Yeah, I've just gone upstairs and triggered that. Sorry, I should tell you where I am, right? So we've got to wait for him to do his boring exposition.
But why are they using Odessa cabbage with a different jacket?
Well, they did that. And it's like the monster in the casino is in the theatre and stuff is Grigori, right? Reskinned.
Yes.
And I don't have a problem with that. If you want to reskin things and try and make them look different, I give credit for that, right? You're trying to add variety and stuff like that. Fair enough. But just Just why do I have to wait for you to tell me what to do? And here we go again, is telling me what to do. You're going to go and do this, go and do that. Okay, fine, I did it. There, that was fun, wasn't it? It's like doing what people tell you isn't fun. It's a really good game design. You don't have to tell them, let them figure out what they're supposed to do, and you're supposed to help them, give them a hint, but don't tell them. Simply following instructions. God, I'm angry.
Why does it take so long to put the fuse into that thing?
I don't know. Look. So he's still told me, oh, go and look for that. Now, as it was, I noticed downstairs when I came in, I could see through the lift doors already because because I've already encountered that. So I know that this fuse at the bottom of the lift. So I literally stepped to the left, dropped down the lift shaft. It hurts me. It injures me to fall down the lift shaft, right? Which is bad because you should never injure the player unless you can help it, unless it's their screw up, right?
Yeah.
And then I just basically go back upstairs 2 floors to the same boring person. I give them the boring thing, and they do their boring stuff, and then I have to, and if I'm not paying attention, then I still don't know what to do. It's like there's no design in the actual levels to be intuitive to tell you what to do. All of the signs to the signal are wrong. Oh, sorry, all the signals to the player tell them to do something completely different. And that's what game design is, Well, game design is games, like if you think about chess is a game, or, ping pong's a game. It's got rules, right? And it's fun to play because it takes skill.
Okay, the combine gun kills me through a car.
Really? Was that the car that gets fired, that gets sort of blown across the thing?
Yes.
Yeah. That is, I learned. No, it's not the gun that kills you. It's the car. You step out the door, and the canister comes in, and it physics blows the car towards the door because it's dramatic and cool, right?
No, I mean I was hiding behind the car, and the combine gun shot me through it.
Okay, so my thing was I stepped out the door, and the car slammed me, and I died immediately. So there was no chance to avoid it the first time I came through this. Now, the headcrab canister is quite clever because it goes out and the cannon shoots it, right? So we know that the cannon's there. But I already encountered the cannon. I went out the revolving door and I saw the cannon there, right? So there's no need to warn me about the cannon. I've already seen it. Right, okay. And I think sections where we are. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's shooting me through the car too. Yeah, they need to add block bullets, don't they, on these sections? Right. Okay, I'm going to make a run for the stupid door. Right. Okay, so I'm now into the apartments next to the cannon.
I'm there too. I just put in the thing.
Yeah. And this is, I guess, it's a key, right? And, I guess there's a bit of satisfaction. You've turned the tables, you've turned the cannon on Combine that weren't even there a minute ago. I don't know where these Combine have suddenly turned up from.
I think those were the Combine that you killed before, but they weren't supposed to be killed.
Right, got it. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I killed them by throwing grenades off the roof. Okay, here's a Strider. So
doesn't follow me, and I'm stuck.
Oh, because he's got to probably tell you some more boring stuff before he disappears, right?
He didn't even come to the point to tell me something. He's just not there. I
think if my Strider didn't die. Oh no, my one's coming. My cabbage is on the move.
I actually think that voice acting isn't so bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just boring. It's just. Once again, it's like I had to listen to all this explanation to tell me to do something incredibly simple that you should have just been able to convey to me without someone telling me what to do. Is the lesson learned from this terrible, terrible section of the game. So the Strider we saw stepped out through the gate, and there's nowhere to go once you get past the gate. There's a Combine wall, which theoretically...
Where did the Strider go?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know Combine walls can move, but at the same time...
You didn't hear it.
Well, there's that as well. They do tend to make quite a lot of noise. Right, so now I'm into a level transition. Oh, and here we go.
I have to no clip, I think. Yeah.
Well, no. It's a level. There should be a level transition. Right?
No, because cabbage didn't come to me.
Okay. I'm loading up the next level, so wait until I think we'll stop recording and start recording again in a second, because I'm annoyed and bored. Right, hang on.